Hello, my dear students and other viewers. Welcome to my class. I hope you are quite well. This is the last part of suffix and prefix. Today I want to finish this class. I hope this class will help you to prepare for your exam. So keep following the class until I conclude it. Today I am going to discuss on some techniques of using suffix and prefixes in a sentence. First of all, look at some sentence. Humayun Ahmed's books are very interesting. হুমায়ুন আহমেদের বইগুলো খুবই মজার. I get interest to read his books. আমি তার বই পড়তে খুবই মজা পাই, আনন্দ পাই. How interestingly he describes any trivial thing. তিনি যে কোনো একটা তুচ্ছ বিষয়কে কত আনন্দদায়কভাবে বর্ণনা করেন, কত দারুণভাবে বর্ণনা করেন. People of all ages are interested to watch his dramas or films. সকল বয়সের লোকেরা তার নাটক অথবা সিনেমা পছন্দ করে. I have no disinterest to his any kind of writings. আমি তার যে কোনো ধরনের লেখার প্রতি অনাগ্রহী নই. Young readers are not disinterested at all to read his books. তরুণ পাঠকরাও তার বইয়ের প্রতি একেবারেই অনাগ্রহী নয়. Disinterestedness will resist you to read something. অনাগ্রহ তোমাকে কিছু পড়া থেকে বাধা দিবে. No one reads story books disinterestingly. কেউই গল্পের বই অনাগ্রহের সাথে পড়তে পারে না. Children are not uninterested to his books too. শিশুরাও তার বইয়ের প্রতি অনাগ্রহী নয়. I have found no uninteresting books of হুমায়ুন আহমেদ yet. আমি এখন পর্যন্ত হুমায়ুন আহমেদের কোনো নিরস কোনো বই পাইনি. Nothing is described uninterestingly in his writings. তার লেখায় কোনো কিছুই নিরসভাবে বর্ণনা করা হয় না. You cannot read any story book uninterestedly. তুমি কোনো গল্পের বই অনাগ্রহের সাথে পড়তে পারো না. Uninterestedness will bore you to read something. অনাগ্রহ তোমাকে কোনো কিছু পড়া থেকে বিরক্ত করবে, পড়তে বিরক্ত করবে. If you are uninterested, you will not continue your reading. যদি তুমি অনাগ্রহী হও তাহলে তুমি তোমার পড়া চালিয়ে যেতে পারবে না. Now look at the words. Here, interest is a base word and disinterest and uninterest are the same word and they have the same meaning. You can make opposite word in the two ways. So you can find that their form varies in different sentences. I have changed the base word into different part of speeches and some opposite words added with suffix and prefixes to keep pace with the meaning of sentence. Notice how many times the words can be changed to make a new sentence. When we use suffix and prefixes, we have to bear in mind that which form of word will match with the sentences to express meaning perfectly. For this task, you should learn some suffix and prefixes which are commonly used to make noun, adjective, verb, adverb, and opposite words. Besides this, you should follow some techniques of their places in a sentence. Today, I am going to discuss about these techniques. Some nouns. Look at some nouns with their suffixes. Approval, arrival, employee, nominee, auctioneer, speaker, hunter, ruler, producer, carrier, purifier, falsehood, childhood, kingdom, freedom, assumption, consumption, amusement, announcement, freshness, politeness, boys, students. Mangoes, potatoes, they are plural. Partnership, relationship, aspiration, eradication, accommodation, extension, decision, election, cruelty, slavery, working, honesty, absence, assurance, ignorance, creature, failure, illiteracy, accuracy, behavior, breakage, blockage, heroism, patriotism, responsibility. Now look at the places of noun in a sentence. At first, you have to know what is noun. We know that noun is a naming word. And it answers what. To answer what, we use noun. There are some places of noun as a subject. Illiteracy is a curse. Here, illiteracy is the subject. As an object of a transitive verb, we get amusement from sports. আমরা খেলা থেকে আনন্দ পাই. Here, get is a transitive verb and amusement is noun. What is transitive verb? Do you know? It is a type of action verb that links the subject with the object. There is an answer in the sentence that tells what. In this sentence, if you ask, what do you get? The answer will be amusement. মানে আমরা কি পাই? আমরা আনন্দ পাই. So, get is a transitive verb. As an object of a preposition, everything depends on your honesty. Here, your honesty is the object of preposition on. After an article, he is the producer. Article plus adjective plus noun, he is a good speaker. After a possessive form, my, our, her, your, they are possessive form. I was impressed by his hospitality. Here his is a possessive form and hospitality is noun. After all, any, many, few, much, little, no. He has no responsibility. So look that after no, noun is used. But you cannot use a noun after not. After not, you have to use adjective, such as he is not responsible. After to have as a main verb, he has familiarity. Here, has is the to have verb and main as a main verb. It is used as a main verb. Familiarity is a noun. There plus to be verb, an article plus noun. There is a freshness in my garden. After relative pronoun, summer is the season when mangoes get ripe. Here, when is a relative pronoun and mangoes is a noun. Now look at some adjectives where they, with their suffixes: supportive, attentive, faithful, painful, hopeless, thoughtless, populous, courageous, comfortable, forgettable, responsible, sensible, patriotic, nomadic, quarrelsome, Italian, praiseworthy, American, childlike, accidental, interesting, pleasing, cowardly, brotherly, stormy, dirty, clayey, civilized, product, affected, bookish. Some places of adjectives in sentence. At first, you have to know what is adjective. An adjective is a word to qualify a noun or a pronoun. It is used to answer of how. How means কেমন. Now look at some techniques. Some places where adjectives are used. Before a noun, she is a quarrelsome woman. Here, woman is noun. Woman is noun and quarrelsome is adjective. After an adverb, the book is very interesting. Here, very is adverb and interesting is an adverb. And interesting is an adjective. After to be verb, Bangladesh is popular. Is a to be verb. After to be verb plus not plus adjective. He is not faithful. After to be verb plus not plus so plus adjective plus s. He is not so patriotic as I expected. After a comparative degree plus adjective plus then. She is more beautiful than her mother. After a linking verb, linking verbs are look, smell, grow, remain, sound, appear, become, taste, feel. I feel comfortable here. He is looking smart. Here, feel and looking are linking verb. A possessive form plus adjective plus n. He is my helping hand. Here, my is a possessive form and hand is noun. So, helping is adjective. An article plus adjective plus noun. It is a stormy night. An article plus adverb plus adjective plus noun. Narayanganj is a badly affected area. Here badly is an adverb and affected is adjective and area is noun. How painful the news is. After how, adjective is used, painful. What plus an article plus adjective plus noun. What an useful device it is. Here, after what, an article is used. You should remember that after how, no article. There is no article, and after what, there is an article, an. Look at some adverbs with their suffixes. Frequently, locally, bravely, really, usually, nicely, loudly, sweetly. He frequently goes to Delhi. It is adverb of time. The news has been collected locally. It is adverb of place. The soldiers fought bravely. It is adverb of manner. Some places of adverbs. Between a subject and a verb. First we should know what is adverb. An adverb is a word used to qualify any part of speech except a noun or pronoun. As a general rule, an adjective qualifies a noun or a pronoun, but in some exceptional cases, an adverb may also modify a noun or a pronoun. Adverb is generally used to answer of how. How means kibabe. Where, when. Now look at the places of some adverbs. He usually gets up early in the morning. Here he is a subject and get is a verb. Between a subject and a verb usually is used at the beginning of a sentence before the subject. Really, he is an honest man. Here really is an adverb. Between an auxiliary verb and a main verb. Our house was nicely decorated yesterday. Here, how was is an auxiliary verb and decorated is a main verb. It is a passive voice after an intransitive verb. Now you should know what is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb is a verb that does not take a direct object. That is, there is no word in the sentence that tell who or what received the action of the verb. Such words and phrases typically answer questions how. If you ask how does she cry, you will get answer loudly. The sentence is she cries loudly. So cries is an intransitive verb here. In exclamatory sentence, how plus adverb plus subject. How sweetly the girl sings. After how, sweetly is a adverb and the girl is a now the girl is subject. Look at some common verb suffixes. Authorize, apologize, memorize, nationalize. Both two ways, vice versa, you can spell these words. You can use S in the words authorize and apologize instead of Z, and in this next two words memorize and nationalize, you can also here use Z. Two ways are applicable. Purify, clarify, verify, broaden, hasten, enlighten. Breath. Here breath is the base word. Breath means shash, and breath, e after um, e suffixes, it is a verb and it means shash prashash newa. Some common prefixes to make verbs: defame, deforest, devalue, endanger, ennoble, ensure, befool, benumb, belittle, embrace, empower, embed, disclose. Some places of verbs in sentences: between a subject and an object. We breathe oxygen. Here we is a subject and oxygen is an object. After a model auxiliary. You should apologize for your misconduct. Here should is a model auxiliary. Model auxiliary plus not plus verb. You cannot befool me. Here cannot is a model auxiliary. Can is a model auxiliary and after it not is used. At the beginning of an imperative sentence, broaden your outlook. Broaden, you know that imperative sentence starts with verb. After do, does, did plus not. He does not disclose it. Have plus ing plus ving. V3. Having finished the work, I will go out. After have, ing is added and finished is the past participle. It is verb 3. To or in order to plus verb 1. He tried to hasten me. Here hasten is a verb. After mind, oath, cannot help, cannot bear, with a view to, look forward to, get used to, would you mind, feel like, prefer to, addicted to plus v1 verb 1 plus ing. I cannot help embracing with you. Some prefixes to make opposite words: defame, deforest, degrade, demerits, discourage, discomfort, discontentment, disfavor, irregular, irrelevant, irresistible, irresponsible, immoral, impartial, impure, immeasurable, illiteracy, illiberal, illogical, illegal, misconduct, misspell, misuse, mislead, unhappy, unequal, unusual, unnecessary. You should be careful to spell these words because they are confusing words. Some suffixes to make opposite words: useless, valueless, careless, worthless. You should learn the meaning of these words. Some uses of opposite words to make an affirmative sentence negative: I am not unhappy. The meaning of doing something wrongly: he was repentant for his misconduct. To mean opposite of a requirement: this is insufficiency of food and medicine in the flood affected area. To mean the opposite of benefit, importance or effect: the importance of newspaper is immeasurable. To mean positive regard of something: I have no disfavor for him. আমার তার প্রতি কোনো অনাগ্রহ নেই, অপছন্দ নেই, মানে আমি তার প্রতি পজিটিভ। Now you can go to fill up the blanks. Your question in the examination will be by this way: complete the text adding suffixes, prefixes or the both with the root words given in the brackets. The importance of television is measure. Here the answer will be immeasurable. By this time you have practiced these techniques. To mean importance or effect, we use opposite words. Actually, it will depend on the clear understanding of the sentence and their relation with one another. To use opposite words, it is like a stage where perform are seen and heard. The answer will be performers. Here, where is a relative pronoun and performer is noun. So after relative pronoun, noun is used, and in the stage there is no a performer only. There are many performers. So here we have to use s. So performers, it is a plural number. It provides the nation and international news. Here it will be national. We know that article plus adjective plus noun. This technique is used here. Television has a great educative value. Before a noun, adjective is used. Value is a noun. After subject, it enlarges our knowledge. The answer will be enlarges. Enlarge is a, after subject we use verb. Enlarge is a verb and there is a third person singular number it. So s has added here. It has broken the wall among the it will be different countries in the world. We know that article plus adjective plus n. Here this a is an article and countries is a noun. Television has some merit too. After some, many, any, few, we use noun, and it is the benefit of television. So it is here demerits. It will be opposite word demerits too. মানে তার খারাপ দিকও আছে, অসুবিধাও আছে. Programs should be careful produced so that it can never guide us. Here careful will be carefully. How the programs should be, if we ask question how should the program produce, they produce the program. So we can get the answer carefully, so that it can never guide us, it can never misguide us. It will be opposite word to make a positive regard. People who have any involvement with production must be conscious about this. Here involvement is a noun and after any some, few, noun is used. So involvement is the answer. By this way you should try to do more exercises. Besides following the techniques, you should match the meaning of the word with the sentences. This is the best way. You will come across many other informations or techniques if you go through the books. Remember that there is no alternative to study. Self-learning is essential for every student. None can teach you everything. So stick to the books most of the times. I hope you will utilize this time properly by reading, praying, taking care of your health and helping others. Thanks for joining with me. Thank you very much.